Hello everyone's. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I am here for American Horror Story Season 7 Episode 10. Now before I get into this review, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe. It is free all day, every day. And make sure your notifications are on. So we have Winter and her friends discussing, Hillary Clinton and how if she became president, it would be more important than when President Obama became president, because they was good, a black man became president, but we've only been dealing with civil rights for the past couple of 100 years, and we've been dealing with women's rights for the past 1,000 years. So it'll be a lot more important for Hillary to become president than it was when President Obama became president. Well, Kai is in the background being Kai. Now, he feels that Hillary, she's not a good candidate. She's not sleeping with her husband, and people have an issue with that. People don't like the way she talks. People don't like the way she dressed. She darn near passed out at the 9/11 memorial, so that shows the first signs of she being sick. Not that it was very hot outside, and I have on this doggone women's suit on top of that, and I done just got a little hot. But no, he's like, you know what? This is what I'm talking about. The white man has been humiliated for far too long, and we've been put down. And I'm like, when did the white man have all these issues? But anyway, this is a storyline. And one of Winter's friends get to mouthing off at Kai and saying a few things. And this is when Kai slaps fire to this young lady. I mean, full on pulling hand all the way back, coming around, contacting with face going woof. And then this is when she's saying she wants to press charges. Now, I just knew the next time we seen this young lady, she was going to be dead in the field somewhere, because one, you just don't humiliate Kai like that, and then you don't say you're going to press charges and you just going to walk away living. I just knew she was going to end up dead somewhere, but I was wrong. We have Kai in therapy. He has been sentenced to anger management because he has slapped fire from Winter's friend. Of course, you just can't be out here slapping people because you mad that they disagree with you and they kind of said some things about you that you didn't really appreciate them saying. And his therapist is BB. Yeah, I know BB. She didn't plant it in his head, you need to get the woman all riled up to do this. She started out, she was his therapist. Now, if we're going to blame anybody for everything that went on, it is BB, and here's why. Because she's getting in his head, like, okay, why are you here? I slapped fire from my sister's friend. She said a few things. And, well, hey, she all about women's rights and equality, so I slapped her just like I would have slapped a man. That's not what when we say when we want women's rights, equal rights for women. We're not saying if you was going to slap a man, you can slap us too. No, we talking about equal pay, not being harassed in the workplace, stuff like that. And this is when she gets to planting ideas in his head saying, have you ever thought about politics? I think this is your purpose in life. Politics, find your purpose. And he's like, you know what? I have been thinking about politics. It's funny you should say that. Then she gets to telling him he should be like Donald Trump. You know how Donald Trump, he always out here writing these tweets saying he can grab women in the private parts and just belittling women. This is what I want you to do, because I want you to get the women so riled up and so angry, but I want you to be there to break that dam and release all that anger so they can be out here slicing and cutting up men. This is what I'm gonna have you do. And he was like, well, what is gonna happen to me? She's like, well, you want all the men that are gonna die, but they're gonna be a little statue of you in the end. So basically you're gonna be a martyr for the cause, and the women are just waiting on him to cause all this anger and destruction, so we can, all this pent up anger we got, that you can release the dam of this anger, kill all the men, and everything be fine. But I'm like, if we kill all the men, how are we gonna survive as a race? I don't know if she thought that plan all the way through, but I was thinking if we kill all the men, how are we going to continue to replenish the country? Because, like, once we die, there's going to be nobody left. This is just some thoughts I had. Maybe she hadn't planned this all the way through. Maybe she was like, okay, we can just like get the men's sperm and like continuously get ourselves pregnant. Not really sure. She didn't really go into the plan, well, that part of the plan. But basically, get the women angry, break this dam of anger, and they gonna kill off all the men. And he's like, okay. And then she goes on to, I'm a turd. I'm an abject turd. I'm like, so you started off being follower of her, like one person cult, to having your own, I guess. So we have protesters outside while Kai's outside giving his speech, and then like I guess once he's getting done with his speech, it's like, okay, it's our time to go over there. No more racism, no more this, no more that. They boom rush them. They get to like slightly fighting. And then, like, out of nowhere, Kai gets pepper sprayed. But I'm like, my whole, like, issue with that was, like, who had the jug of milk to get the pepper spray out of Kai's eye? That's what I wanted to know, because, like, this woman just, like, clearly just jumped up at Kai and just, like, got the pepper spray in him. And the next thing you know, there was a jug of milk. I don't know, I guess maybe his little small army, Kai army, had the milk with them and pepper spray in case like one of them got pepper sprayed or something. I don't know, but there was a jug of milk just appeared from nowhere where they was able to like clear Kai's eye from the pepper spray. And I'm like, how did that, like, where did the milk come from? That part like really got on my nerves because I didn't understand it. But Kai's delusions are getting a lot worse. He got Winter out here stripping the ice cream truck because he is convinced that the feds are listening to him. While he was at the rally before he got pepper sprayed, he just knew the feds were causing these people to come in and antagonize him. You see that white van over there? I know it's something up with that white van. They in that van, they recorded me. So now he's got it in his head that they didn't. The ice cream truck, why they have ice cream truck still, I don't know, but there is some bug inside this ice cream truck and they listening to our conversation, so you have to strip this truck to find what's going on. Now we can't just get rid of the truck like Winter said, just get rid of the truck. No, that's what they're expecting us to do. No, we have to strip the truck down, get all the wires and stuff out of it. Then we're going to paint it a sherbet orange so we can hide it in plain sight. Now, this is where his mind is going. I don't know how to get there on the map, but clearly Kai does at this time. Like I said, the paranoia is going crazy. So, after he sees on the news some congressman was saying, I ain't scared of Kai. I think the Defense Department need to look into Kai because he ain't about to right. So this is when he tells his followers of the Charles Manson murders. Well, I can't say he did it because he had his followers do it. And they was like, he was like, come together, get your sleeping bag. It was like, yeah, woo, story time. Let's hear this. Okay, I'm not gonna go into the what happened to the people that were killed by Charles Manson's party because that was something real. But the one thing I will say about this is, like, when they were walking in the house on the show, I was like, nobody thought it was weird that these people we ain't never seen before was just in our house. Because, like, she clearly walked by this one girl. The one girl was just sitting in bed like, oh, hey. No, if I see somebody in my house I don't know, ain't gonna be no hey. I'm getting a bat that's right next to my bed. Yes, I have a bat next to my bed. That's all I'm going to say about that. But now Kai's whole thing is he's going to plan a Manson-like murder, but it's going to be on steroids. So now everybody's happy. So we got Gary, I guess, leading the charge to go outside of Planned Parenthood because, you know, Kai, he is pro-life. So I don't know why we picked Gary, because Gary don't even know how to be inconspicuous. I believe that's where, you know, look at me using big words. But anyway, he don't know how to, you know, commit a crime the right way. Now, I I don't commit crimes, but I know if you go and break into a certain area, you don't leave your car right out front where people who's driving by can see what type of car in your license plate. You do that in the back. You park around back. And like the people of the Kai Army, this is what I'm gonna start calling them. Kai Army's like, shouldn't we be parking around back? Maybe that's a safe thing to do, not up front where people can see. And then Gary's like, you know what, that sounds like a good idea. So, okay, they get in there. What they were supposed to do is get all the list of the people, I guess the women that were going there to get abortions. And we was going to go do something to them. But it turned out to be something totally different. This was a setup on Gary. Like, he's like, where everybody at? And they come, everybody come in with their outfits on. He's like, hold up. Why are you wearing my outfit? Oh, I'm going to die. See, I thought we was fit to do this like 1,000 times murder. I was all here for that. Like, I don't want to leave you, Kai. But Kai was like, you will always be with me in my heart. Like one of my children, I'll always remember you. And Gary's like, really? And gave him a hug and then just willingly just sat there and got stabbed to death. Next time we seen Gary, he was outside of Planned Parenthood where there was just a long, just like almost like a red carpet of blood from Gary. Not really sure why we were happy that we were being sacrificed, but I guess this is part of being, you know, part of Kai's army and the craziness of what they are. I really don't get it. But hey, I'm not supposed to. So we have Beverly. She's out of, you know, being in isolation. And you can tell her homegirl's nerves is on edge because she was like, I am here with Kai Winters outside of Planned Parenthood where this person was dead. She ain't the jovial. She not the happy Beverly she usually is. Usually she just smiling and grinning like a Cheshire cat. Like, yes, this person got stabbed multiple times. One of their legs is over there. A part of their skin is over there. Next with you, Bob. You know, usually she happy, but she's sitting there like so tense and so nervous. Like, what do you think of this, Mr. Anderson? Okay. Yeah, and Kai had to get her like, girl, wake up. Drink you some coffee, do so. I need you to perk up. We need to get people's attention, and you over here being all, ain't working for us right now. Get it together, girl. So, Winter. I don't trust Winter, still don't trust Winter. And I was just waiting, okay, Allie, when are you going to give Winter her tail whooping? I was happy that you got rid of Ivy. Just like she should have got tail whooping first. When are we gonna get with Winter? But anyways, Beverly, she sit there nerves to get the little restaurant, and here comes Winter. I'm so sorry for everything that went on, but I want to make things up for you. Here's a ticket to Butte, Montana. I won't tell Kai. I'm just trying to make amends for things. I know I can't leave, but here's something for you. You know how she has no emotion? She was giving us that. And Beverly's looking like, first of all, I don't trust you because you lied. You killed that man and lied and said I did it. My nerves is all shocked. I've been in isolation. Yeah. I don't trust you, but you tell your brother I'm a Kai follower to the end. You just gonna hear repeat that story, alright? Now go on somewhere, I don't trust you. I'm like, go ahead, Beverly, don't trust her, because I sure don't. We got doggone Beverly. Not Beverly, Kai. Kai's turned the whole house upside down because he hears this buzzing noise. Now, on top of Kai already being crazy, he done got this whole, I'm a great person, I got all these followers. That's adding on to craziness. He's paranoid and he's taking some type of pill. Don't remember what pill he's taking or if they even said anything, but he's taking some type of pill and he's like taking them, like you can tell he's an addict or to them because he not even taking this pill with no water, no juice, nothing. He just taking handfuls of time. So he's running through the house, tearing things up, and the only room where he can hear some type of quiet is in there with dead mama, daddy, brother, and Ivy. This the only place you can find any type of secureness and quietness. Then out of nowhere, we got doggone the brother waking, well, not even waking up. He's having these hallucinations of the ghost of the brother talking to him. But like in the midst of that, the brother gets stabbed by Charles Manson, who then somehow configurated into Kai's mind. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to stop taking those pills. I need you to get to a therapist. I'm gonna need you to do some things like this. Something's not right. Charles Manson then convinced him that, hey, there's a mole amongst you and you need to check that out. And this is when Allie comes in with a bug that she has found somehow. Like, look, Kai, you were right. This is what I found. So I guess this is relieving into his paranoia. Like, I wasn't crazy. I know I was hearing some things. I'm loving this new Allie. I really am. So we got BB showing up. Now she mad because Kai had 2 rules. Cause anger, release anger, women cut up men. But you couldn't even do that. And Kai snaps out of, but jumped in more crazy, if that sound makes sense, and says he never intended to die a martyr for the cause of that dead woman. You've unleashed my power to piss people off. I thank you for that. I'm not fit to do that. I'm going to go with my own awakening of pissing people off. And the next thing you know, Allie shoots BB, who was about to shoot Kai, while Kai sees Charles Manson in the background. Because Charles Manson's in the background talking about stuff. I can't wait to see her face when you tell her what you're really up to. So now BB did. I'm like, because she didn't went on him talking about something. I thought she was the true person. You was just supposed to come in, cause this woman to get angry, release their anger, break the dam, had them kill off men, and your job was done, but you couldn't even do that. I'm like, why did you think that that was gonna work? Like, really? You thought that? You was acting stupid, BB. That's all I got to say. But Alex just like, who was that? Oh, that was your anger management counselor. She was bad at her job. All right, I'm gone, and just walks off. I'm like, okay, I just shot her. And I guess she didn't got a little blood taste in her. Now I guess she all about killing people. But I'm like, where your child at? Why are you doing all this stuff? You could have got your child and gone. But I guess there's an end plan. Because now the Kai think he eyes his daddy. She ain't going to be able to get rid of him that fast. But hey. Okay. So Winter is shaving Kai's hair, and then like y'all, I could not help but think about this. When she got to shaving Kai, my mind straight went to the color purple. Y'all remember when Celia was shaving Mr. Yeah, that's where my mind went. Like, I know she's scared to shave him because you know he crazy and he liable to pop off at any time. But she lets him know that she can't stay here any longer. If she's going to be with him in the end, that she has to leave now. And he's like, when I make it to the White House and become president, I want you there beside me. And she's like, yes. He's like, okay, you can go. I know where you can go. Where? To Butte, Montana. Here's the tickets. And the look on her face, but when he said Butte, Montana, she was like, no one down. Because he was already dropping off hints like, I know you since the day you was born. When you get to lying about something, your eyes get big. He was letting her know, I know you up to something. But I'm going to let you think that you're going to be able to get away. But you're not getting away. I was like, I'm fine. I'm so happy about that. So, you know, the Kai army, they just drag her away. She's like, no, Kai, no. I say, that's what you get for lying on Beverly. Turn back around on you. And then you trying to help Beverly hurt your tail. Because I know she ran right to Kai. You know, she was trying to give me a ticket to Butte, Montana. Look on her search engine. She even tried to get Allie and them to... I don't know why she printed off how to escape a cult. Like, girl, you couldn't pull that up on your phone and just showed it to them. Why are we printing off stuff? Why are we doing that? But anyways, so Kai wants to know who done got to Winter. What was she offered? What was immunity? Was it witness protection? What wasn't? And she was like, look here, Kai, your paranoid and got out of hand. I was all for this, but you know, I ain't really for this right now. And then this was when Allie comes up. You was the mole. I found this bug sewed into Kai's pillow. First of all, why was you in Kai's pillow? Nobody thought to think that. And I found this recorder inside the ice cream truck. You are the mole. And she's like, she's lying. No. And Winter told her, just like he finna to kill me, and he killed my brother, and we killed Gary, and we killed all these other people that was in the group, he gonna do you the same thing. But she's like, you won't be here to see it. So then Kai gets to choking Winter out. I thought he was gonna stop, but he didn't. I just wish Allie could have beat Winter up just one good time for her involvement in all this. But she didn't. But you know, now Winter's dead. So I guess she gonna go upstairs with Mom and Daddy and her brother and Ivy. But she gonna get to lay on the bed because she part of the family, I guess. So at the end, we see one of the Kai's army dudes, Speedwagon, running at full force to the car. And he pulls out his recording device. Okay, first of all, we do that when we are not inside of the, while we in the driveway. We wait till we up down the street, around the corner, up the street, 2 states over. We don't pull out our evidence while we're in the driveway where people can see us. We don't do that. He gets to destroying it, and this is when Allie hops in the car. I'm like, hey, Speedwagon. And then it goes off. I was like, so we found out who the mole was. It was one of Kai's army members. Now, I'm not really sure how long he's been a mole, but we know he is a mole. So that wasn't just went on. If I left anything out, all means leave a comment or video response. And like I was on, thank my subscribers, that people watch my videos. I want to thank my subscribers and people watching my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. Like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. And I got a message from somebody who was an extra in the show, and they liked my video. So shout out to you who like my videos. So this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.